socks for a month or same underwear for a week. Period.
Santa Claus!
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Tinder Tuesdays, brought to you by Fired Up Broadcasting. I am your favorite girl, Farron Frost.
And I am that girl, Jazz Frost. What it do, everyone?
What it do? Hey!
It's the sound effects for me.
It's the sound effects. It's the sound effects. Seriously.
It's the sound effects for
God.
me.
It feels so good to be back.
Always feels good to be back home
Be
in
back home.
our comfort zone.
You look gorgeous.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Your
so
lips are
much.
popping today.
You like
I
it?
taught
You like
you
the
well.
girl, please. Girl, please. You like me with the lip liner better
I love you
than
with the lip liner. I'm a lip liner girl.
So this is so 8th grade. I used to do this in 8th grade, you guys. I used to sneak
So
my
still
my mom because she thought she taught me. Please, I used to steal my mom's lip liner, and I used to line my lips with the brown lipstick and then put the gloss on. And I thought I was popping in the 8th grade.
But you probably used to put like black, huh?
No, I used to do brown. You heard me say brown. Why are you trying to do me? Period.
But I love it though.
Thank
you look super cute.
Thank you, girl. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, we have a guest downstairs.
Our guest is one of our guests is just super late, you guys. So, don't mind us, but let's jump into our weekend.
What did I do this weekend? I had a good, oh my God. So you guys, I did a short film this weekend.
Yes. Everybody give Jazz a round of applause for the short film.
I was so excited about that, you guys. I was so nervous. So this was my first real acting gig where I had to I had to do so many takes and so many over and over again and so many angles. It was such a good experience. I remember my lines. I was very proud of myself. They had me drinking champagne on set. They was like, I needed to loosen up. And I was like, this is my type of party. Okay.
She was super excited.
But it was such a good experience. It's called Congress in Cali. I will keep you guys posted when it airs and drops and all that good stuff. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. But it was such a good experience. Now I'm an actress. It's so crazy. I'm just an actress overnight. Period.
No,
Period.
It's crazy because I was like, when I seen you sent me the clip, I was like, dang, she really did that. So
did you believe me though?
I really believed that you was Sheila. She was Sheila, y'all. Does Jazz look like a Sheila? Because I don't know.
So it's so funny. So I was telling my sister, I said, so with acting for me, the character, she spoke she didn't speak how I spoke at all. It was nothing like how I speak. So for me, I had to get out of my way, oh, this is not how I talk. So feeling embarrassed to talk like that, it's no, you're acting.
Right.
You get into character and do your thing. So once I got into character and kind of got out of my own way, it was a good thing.
And you're not that person. So it's you had to. I'm not Jazz today. I'm Sheila. So so I
and it's I know my grandmother is smiling down from heaven because she put me through
all the acting classes.
Please.
Oh my God, those acting classes were wonderful.
She put me through all the acting classes.
Welcome, Curtis.
Hello.
We haven't introduced our guests yet,
but I just have to welcome him because I'm you're finally
late.
Here, Kurt.
You're late.
What's happening here?
So
we love you though.
That was a good experience. The whole acting thing. So and then we went to Brizo's in Marina Del Rey and celebrated.
We went to Brizo's to celebrate.
It was fun.
Then I went to the drive-in movie theater, and
ghetto. I told her.
That's not ghetto though.
I told her I was scared.
You guys, the drive-in movie theater is so much better than the regular theater. I don't care what anybody says. It's so much better, you guys, because you can do whatever you want in your car. Okay.
What you trying to do in your car? You
I mean, not
you
like
had your kid with you.
I did have my kid with me, so I wasn't doing nothing too crazy. But I'm just saying, you could do whatever you want in your car. You can eat whatever you want to eat. You could bring your dog. Like it's just like you could just do
you
so
can bring
much.
outside food. Duh.
I mean, yeah, you could bring whatever you want to bring. Right. Covers, anything you want. And I seen Scream, the scary movie. Was it good? Scream. It was cool. It was cool. It was good. Ivy liked it, and
was it good, sis? We are Scream connoisseurs.
It wasn't super scary. It was kind of just like he was just killing.
Is it over now? Because I know it's from all the old cast. Are they all dead now?
Dewey's dead.
Oh, Dewey!
I'm so sad. Dewey was dead. Dewey's dead, you guys. Sorry if y'all haven't seen it yet. Dewey's dead. Dewey's dead. Whatever. No, but Dewey's dead, you guys, and I was just low key sad about that because I didn't really want Dewey to die. But you know, Sidney Prescott did not die.
Of course, she's never gonna die.
She's never gonna die.
She's like Jennifer Love Hewitt, and I still know what you did last
summer. Period. Yeah. So
yeah, she's epic for sure.
I love it.
So your weekend was great.
It was fun. Oh, and then I drove a Malibu in the classic car. It was so much fun.
Nice.
I didn't want to come back down to LA, you guys.
I didn't know you didn't. I know you didn't.
I didn't want to come, but it was super, super fun. It was definitely a vibe. So yeah. Well, let's welcome some of our guests. We have Big Doors. Here we go. We have Nicole Bowie. Hey, fam. Hey, Nicole. We missed you last week.
Yeah, where were you last week?
Where
were you last week? Girl, you know you have a date every Saturday, every Tuesday at 7 o'clock, girl. So, you know.
Pull up.
Yeah, we miss you, though. So, welcome back right now.
Yes. And Coyote Negro, spoiler alert, you wasn't going to go see it anyway.
Yeah.
Y'all wasn't going to go see the movie. I'm just kidding.
But, we being rude right now. We got two.
Right. Please introduce our guests.
Please. We have two great guests in the building right now. We have two great guests in the building, like I was saying. Okay, so first of all, I gotta introduce Asha.
It's the biggest boss.
It's the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. Since our videos are not going to work how we want them today. It's cool because you're like, but okay. Anyway,
right. Well, introduce the biggest boss.
Okay, so we got the biggest boss in the building. Asha is the biggest boss. Asha, we love you so much.
Hey, that's what we was waiting for. Hey, that's what we was waiting for. Hey, that's what we was waiting for.
The biggest boss, period. You guys, when I first met her, this was a boss off jump, about her business, so inspiring.
Yes, for sure.
She put us on to so many gigs and everything. She put money in our pockets. That's a real one right there.
That's a real one. And then she brought us flowers. Oh my God. A bottle.
She has class. The lady has class.
She brought
period.
she brought us some flowers, some you guys, we just feel so loved.
She always shows us
so
love.
Curtis, where's your flowers?
And then we have Mr. Morton. Welcome everybody, Curtis. Curtis is a boss too. He's a barber in Inglewood, California. Yes. Days and moments as a boss. Okay, well, we gotta take it days and moments then. Well, welcome Curtis and Asha to our platform, Tinder Tuesday. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Yes. I'm glad
Thank you for coming.
You finally made it. You guys, FYI, he was the guest from last week that didn't make it with the liking to date younger women. Liking to date younger women. So we'll get to that in the show. Yeah, we're gonna still talk about it.
Make sure you speaking, Kurt. Make sure you speaking to the mic so we can hear you.
Yeah,
hear what you gotta say.
We want to be able to hear everything you gotta say. Period.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, perfect. So, like we always do, we're gonna get into some icebreakers. We have a great show for you guys, so stay tuned. But we gotta break the ice a little bit, so let's break it down.
Y'all ready? Okay.
You ready?
You ready for some?
Oh, okay. Yes, and today we have Tinder mail, so wait to the end of the show because it's juicy and we need you guys' advice and the girl needs your advice as well. So stay tuned to the
Stay
end of
tuned
the
for our
show.
Tinder mail, y'all. Y'all do
Yes.
not want to miss our Tinder mail.
Yes, so
at the
they want
end.
you guys' advice too. So if you can get some good advice and stuff, let's do that.
Right. Yeah, and then we'll make sure you guys like say y'all platforms and stuff like that. You know, you guys want to say it now? Should we have them say it now?
I should tell us a little bit about
About herself,
herself.
yes.
It's hard to talk about me. I like to talk about y'all.
No,
Asha!
we need to know about you. Let our
You know,
platform know.
Humble brag.
Humble brag.
I
Yes.
recently launched Asha the brand, which is basically like everything that I do.
Okay.
So from Boss versus Boss, how I kind of connected with you guys.
Yes.
Also through my girl Jeannie. Is she on?
She's about to. I'm sure she's about to log it. Yeah.
But just through, just different things with what I do with insurance and event planning, coordinating my sexy ass charcuterie board.
Period. I love them.
Yes.
But it just kind of brings out everything. So the website is ashathebrand.com. You can literally see everything, including my Frost Only official girl.
Hey.
Brands of Asha. You can find your link and it goes straight to your website, which my girl Farron is wearing the Frost
Period.
Only hat.
Yes.
Talk about me. I don't even know how to do it.
Yes. No, it's about you. It's about you. Period.
I hear you, but yeah, so I just do a lot of different stuff. I mean, one of my pushes right now is life insurance for young couples, young parents, just young people in general.
Nice. Everybody needs insurance.
Everybody.
Have that, to get that together. And then my boards, of course, I'm booked like crazy.
Nice.
With that, and then again, as I met you guys at Boss versus Boss.
Yes.
To the whole event.
Are we going to see some Boss versus Boss events this year?
Well,
please, because we miss them. Those are like our favorite events. So
you guys give them
when you guys do the events, me and parents like, well, we got to do Boss versus Boss.
We have to do Boss versus Boss.
Period.
Hands down.
Check us out.
Yeah. Hands down, we have to do Boss versus Boss. So I love it. I can't wait.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Cannot wait.
Well, welcome and thank you so much for being here. Okay, and Mr. Curtis Morton, tell us a little bit about yourself, sir.
Can you believe me being here, being all of a sudden get speechless? You know
what?
You know as much as I talk.
Oh, you speechless. You better find that speech.
I actually, I just been in LA past 10 years. More to be 10 years.
Where are you from?
I'm from Texas, from Dallas.
Oh, Southern hospitality, huh?
Southern. Hope these words come out where y'all can understand.
Please.
Well, I've been here 10 years, been cutting hair past 7 or 8 years.
Okay.
Been officiating and on the side doing high school. I just met what's his name? Cooper.
Who?
With the Lakers. Used to play with the Lakers. I didn't know Michael Cooper and doing this officiating stuff. I mean several different celebrities, and it's just been okay.
Do you ask for autographs?
I started to, but
no.
Do
people still ask for autographs?
I said no.
I feel like people just ask for pictures for the gram now.
Yeah.
You're getting pics for the gram now.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for being here.
Keep it simple.
Oh, I mean, you have you have some more on your resume, player, pimp, player, or what? What's up?
I don't know how many people listen. I don't want to say all that. I don't say pimp, but I play.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, let's get into it.
Let's get into some icebreakers.
Okay, let's go. Y'all ready for these icebreakers? And just be just be yourself and nothing's off limits. And I want you to keep it 100. You know what that means? 100.
Period. I just love Asha. She's just so freaking swaggy.
And she's sexy.
And it's just like you just sacky.
That's how I could keep it, baby.
She's just like
Tess. We was testing before the show, you guys, and we like me and Pam like test 1 2 1 2. She's like Tess.
I was gonna be strapped up myself with headphone and all that.
I thought so too. That's why we put them on. I'm like, where mine?
We can hear y'all in here.
We hear you guys.
We all
You
get
hear
in
that
here.
bass baritone?
But
I hear it.
Okay.
I hear you, Barry.
not Barry.
Barry right up in
guess.
here.
Okay.
In this camera. Okay.
First things first. Icebreaker. How many rounds of sex can you go?
Ooh, shit. Damn.
We start with our guests.
And then we go.
Ladies first.
No. Because I gotta hear this.
Yeah, he did get here late.
I'll be curious.
Rounds of sex with a man or a woman.
Oh!
mean,
whichever one you want to answer.
Right. It's up to you.
honestly, like
Keep it 100.
To be honest, when I come so hard that once I come, I'm done.
Done.
So
it's
it's like it
Do
could be
you
more
scream?
than one.
It's one and done.
Okay.
or what?
Well, I need Curtis to focus. Curtis, make sure you speak into the mic, okay? So we can hear you. So we can hear you.
It just depends. You know, it's a conditional response.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So you said what? Are we saying one, twice?
It
The
depends.
sky's the limit.
The sky's the
The
limit.
limit.
It depends on how it's going.
Going, right.
One, I mean,
And wait,
like, real fast.
curious minds want to know.
You got about 15 minutes. Like, good night.
That's nice,
But,
you know.
so,
Okay,
Curtis?
Repeat your question.
How many rounds can you go?
in sex?
It
You got
depends.
your
If I'm
foot.
into you, I can. If I'm into you, I can. You know, You know what? Y'all say keep 100.
Keep 100.
One thing doing this thing, within doing that is. You know, man, we had a tendency to go like that. You know,
That
and,
part.
And you get then too. If I'm into y'all, you know, come out. I gotta come out and make it last. You know, so like for instance, for instance.
Okay. For instance.
I love it for instance.
For instance, you know, me and young people and things, you know, I time myself other day, I like 12 minutes.
Oh,
You know,
that's
that was
good
12
for- yeah.
12 minutes, you know, and at 57, but that was 12 minutes, and I still, you know, is it too much detail?
No.
12
Go
minutes,
ahead,
and I
go
still
ahead.
come up out of there. You know, I wasn't ready because I was enjoying it. So I just pushed it a little longer, you know, before I really got tired and tapped out. You know, it was like, it come out
Curtis
like
would
22
say
minutes.
22 minutes?
20 minutes.
Curtis, that's everybody give Curtis a round of applause.
Everybody give Curtis a round of applause for 22 minutes because you're good. You're good, Curtis.
You're doing good, Curtis.
I mean, for me, I would say like 3 times until like I'm like tired. That's it.
Rounds?
That's not a lot.
3 minutes?
or 3 rounds?
3 rounds.
3 rounds.
What's a round though? What's
What's a round?
a
What's the
round is
And
whatever.
like I'm like Asha on this one. It just depends.
It
just depends because it's like I could go and then I don't know. The
Right.
second round might be a little shorter.
Okay,
but
so I'm curious. Well, how long it take the second round come back around?
I mean, the second round should be longer, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the second round should be longer than the first round because the first round is like you getting everything you got to get out because
my
of the
second round,
anxiousness.
shit,
Because of
you
the
better-
excitement, and then
Yeah,
the second
yeah.
round is like, okay, now we could,
What
do a
about
little
you,
this and that.
Jazz?
I feel like it depends on the person and how many rounds they could go because I could keep up with whatever.
I knew
period.
she was I kid you not. I was like, Jazz is about to hit us.
Like I can keep up with whatever, so it is what it is. Yeah.
Well, you know, it's kind of easy for y'all. You know, so.
No,
It
I
guess
feel like
Okay,
it's
tell me why
not
it's not.
hard.
I don't feel like it's easy because if it's not good, nobody want to go a second round with some whack.
So therefore, y'all do be faking it too, then.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, now I know. Now I know.
Okay, so some of the Orly Frost is in the building. Oh my God, Orly Frost said pull out game. Nah. Big Doer said laugh my ass out. Big Kurt, OG Kurt.
OG Kurt is in the building.
Big Doer, damn fee. Mamacita, hey y'all.
Hey.
Nadia Nicole, okay, Texas. Nadia Nicole said, hey, Texas to Kurt.
Okay, wait. So let's dive into another icebreaker.
Yeah.
Okay. If you were the 8 dwarf, what would your name be? If you were the 8 dwarf, what would your name be?
We gotta go to the first 7 first. We got sleepy, doc, happy, dopey, grumpy.
Dang, she knows all
bashful.
of them
Damn, you
because I don't
good.
even
You
know
Wait,
them.
that's that dorky shit though. But I'm a real nerd.
Right.
I'm a total nerd. So mine would probably be sensual.
Hey, I like that.
I like it.
Sensual.
Who? I don't know. Okay, Kurt, what would yours be? Let me think about mine a little bit.
I think mine would be Candid Man.
Oh,
Okay, Candyman.
okay.
Mine
Like
would be
some sweet.
sexy.
Yes. For sure.
Sexy.
Mine's would be don't play that.
Don't play that.
Don't play that.
Okay,
don't
you guys,
play that.
what would you guys' name be on our platform right here? What would you guys' name be? Let us know in the
If you was
comments.
the A dwarf, what would your name be? We
What
have. What was yours, Asha? Sexy.
We
no,
sensual,
sexy, sensual,
sensual.
Yes.
Candyman,
Candyman.
and I.
Candyman. Candyman.
Can you elaborate on Candyman a little bit?
Candyman. I like sweets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, Candyman.
Fuel, what would your name be?
Oh.
What?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I gotta think about that. Keep going.
Oh my God. Okay, so Nicole Boy put depends. If he spilled too soon, he gotta rewind. Round 2. If he lasts for a lengthy time, marathon sex. No, thank you.
Oh.
Let's get up. You switched it, Fuel,
Oh,
too
sorry,
fast.
sorry, go ahead.
let's get up and eat. So Nicole's like, if you go too fast, then let's just go eat something.
That's because that's your loss.
Period.
You got yours. You
Right, you got
happy, let's
yours
go.
in,
That's
and
all.
that's all. Okay, next icebreaker question: have you ever got arrested before?
Ooh.
Have you ever got arrested before?
I played the fifth.
I like that. I like that.
Curtis.
I've never got arrested.
Too many times. Too many times.
Ooh. You want to tell us about one experience or no?
One experience, I'll tell you my first time ever.
Okay.
My first time ever. I remember it like yesterday. First time up to jail in Texas, they got, place back then, they had the government center. And you had the regular county, then the government center is still part of the county. And government center is Gladiator House. And I had a lot of friends to go to jails before me. And he used to tell me, man, you ever go to jail, you don't want to go to the government center. My first trip was the government center. When I got to the government center, I'm like, man, this is what they're talking about. Overcrowded. You behind bars, really bars, and not like Lucero glass doors.
We don't know none of those places, but okay.
But the government center was overcrowded, and I walked in this. You actually got cells like you're in the penitentiary. I've been there too.
We don't know about that either. No, I'm joking.
But going in there, it was this dude. I want to say Big Al. I think it was Big Al or Big start with an A. Right?
I'm pretty sure it's a Big Al.
Anyway, and I walked in with my mat, trying to find a place to sleep or lay down and all this, and this big dude, man, about 6'5", 260 solid.
Ooh.
And he sit there and said, man, I walk in and say, man, they told me 2 tank, but it's the 2 tank, the whole tank was 2. And I went into this 2 cell, and this cat was laying there, he stood up. Man, if you don't get your little bit ass up out of here, I'm gonna slide you. I said, what?
Ooh.
I said, hey, brother, no problem. I'm gonna go.
Not a problem at
So-
all.
That's it, man. I slept by the door and called my daddy.
He said, I got to go.
I gotta get out of here.
I got to go. I love it.
Okay. Have I ever been
Have you ever been arrested? Yes.
girl, no, I have not been arrested before. Have I been put in handcuffs and let go? Yes. Thank you very much.
Not you, Jazz.
I already know, Curtis. It's embarrassing. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about my experience because it was horrible. Horrible. Okay. How about you, Fee?
Mommy will always say, like, I got arrested in 6th grade. But
Really?
it's so bad because, okay, it was these cops at my school, but it was like a riot or whatever. And supposedly, like, they were like shoving and pushing. And then me and one of my friends like got put into a police car, but we didn't literally like get like handcuffs. So I don't think that's like arrested, but that's like somewhat of,
How did you make
being a
that
part of the
connection?
police situation. So next to the icebreaker.
Okay, next icebreaker.
Next icebreaker. Oh,
You
go
wanna
ahead.
go? You want to go? Okay. Okay, yeah, let's go back because the viewers they have some interesting seven dwarves. So some of the names Nadia Nicole said her name would be Curly.
Carly, that's cute.
Shea Butter Love said her name would be Bossy.
Hi, Shea Butter Love.
Hey,
girl.
from the Boss Versus.
Huh?
Oh,
What's up,
hi.
babe?
Hey girl, thank you for logging in.
Thank you for logging in.
Mamacita name would be Mamacita.
Period.
Big Doer name would be Dopey.
Literally, we know.
Literally Dopey. Okay. And okay, that's it for that. Okay, so we're gonna jump into the next one. What is something you seen your partner do that you wish you could undo? What has he done
know.
anything that like is embarrassing? This like I wish I never would have seen you do that.
I don't
Because
have
now
I
I'm
don't think I
thinking
have
you-
that moment. I don't think so.
Nothing.
I don't
No?
think so.
Thinking.
What about you? Why Asha thinks?
40. I don't like it.
You know, people say
On
it's
my
not
legs
14, it's
and on-
fart.
Oh, well, farting.
Farting.
What did you call it?
40?
40.
40.
40?
14.
Farting?
So it's not a fart. He's farting. He's farting.
He farting on me.
Dad be like, you farted. No, he farted.
Yeah. Okay. I don't like
And
being
fart-
farted on. I wish I could undo that. So I don't like being farted on.
Yeah, not
Period.
at all.
So,
Not at all. I don't
yeah.
like Asha. What about you?
I'm so stuck.
Okay, Kurt. What would you want to unsee
Unsee, like as
that
a
your
female.
partner did?
That my partner did. She had a tendency, to use the restroom with the door.
Yeah.
And I come around, and y'all doing y'all do, and
Well, like
change-
changing her.
she was changing the things, and I'm like,
Oh,
oh man, and
Yeah.
I'm weak with a lot of blood, and I'm like,
Oh,
I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not feeling it. Asha, no.
I
Nothing.
think I'm probably the most embarrassing one.
Oh, you do the farting and doors open.
That's me. Like hands down.
so you walk around just leaving that trail. Like, damn, what was that?
It's the essence.
It's-
The
You're nasty. Asha, what about you, sis?
It's probably like the passing gas for me too. I can't stand it.
It's just
It's
like,
like
how much
annoying.
gas do you have?
It's a lot of
Damn.
gas. Like it's a lot of gas. Renita Minor pick his nose. She didn't like her when her partner did that. Hi, Renita.
Hi, Renita.
You didn't like that? Yeah, that's not cute.
Yeah. Put the booger on you.
Oh my god. Have you ever just been driving and somebody just been in their nose? And I'm like, dang, you just in your damn nose.
I feel like it's disrespectful when we looking though, because it's like they're in the privacy of
How?
their own car, and it's just like they're picking their nose.
Yeah, but then it's like, like, where are you putting that booger at?
He put
On the
it up in his car.
On the passenger side, like this.
On the
put it-
steering wheel?
That is
Can
great.
you imagine driving after you get in the car?
That's the worst when I
No, I've
see.
seen
I
him
can
do
deal
it
with
and
Farts
just
on the boogers, for sure.
do it and just go in the next nostril. I'm like, dang, I sit there and watch. I'm like, wow, you're going to both of
He's
them.
going to town. Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, next question. Have you ever lost a part of your bathing suit? Like being out somewhere, have you ever lost a part of your bathing suit?
Oh, you always lose a part of
I
your bathing
have.
suit.
I
The
definitely
bottoms,
have.
for sure. I have.
I lost my
Where was
bottom.
y'all at?
I was on a slip and slide. And you know how the slide goes so fast, and it's like your
You
underwear
lost the
come off.
bottom?
I
Yes.
found them.
I
They came off though. They did. for
I
sure.
lost my bottom in Arizona on the jet ski, hopping on back onto
Oh
the
my
big
God.
boat that we were on.
Oh my
Literally, I'm hopping on, and I come up with I don't come up with nothing.
God. Oh my God.
All they see is ass, ass, ass,
And
ass,
there was
ass.
like everybody was just clapping and happy.
like,
I was like, oh
yeah.
my god, like what the hell?
A nice
Like,
yellow ass.
I was like, oh my god, what the hell? I had to dive back in to get my panties and everything. I was like, oh my god, this is too much for me. But it was fun times.
What about you, Asha?
For me, I'm not much of a water girl. First,
No,
No?
can you swim?
Secondly, no, I cannot.
Okay, that's
Okay,
why.
we'll have to teach you how to
Why?
swim.
Yeah, we're gonna
Asha.
teach you how to swim.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. And then secondly, I got a fupa. It's good under there though. It's real good under there. I promise you. But so for me, I wear a lot of one pieces because I'm not wearing no two piece.
Got it.
Babies, you got to cover some stuff up. I've never lost.
So you can't lose. You can't lose a one piece.
Yeah.
Kurt, have you ever lost some trunks or anything?
No, unfortunately not.
Unfortunately not.
Oh my God.
Okay, do we got some? Okay. Nicole said I lost my top before doing a flip in a pool and didn't realize. And my nephew said, "Auntie, Auntie, your booby showing. TT, your booby showing." So you had to cover that up real quick. Okay, I got one more for you. Well, you have another one because I got one more. You got one more for him. Okay, so what song best describes your life?
What best describe my life?
Your life. What best? And then you guys too out there in internet land. What song best describes you guys' life? Like what song?
Wow, that's deep.
Yeah, what song best describes your life at this moment? Not like the entirety. At this moment.
Yeah.
So there's a song right now by Mars called Is it called Countless Times or something like that?
How it go?
I can't sing.
Let me hear you.
I can't
She
sing.
said I can't sing.
But it's by Mars, and I think it's real relatable. Like that's the song I put on when I'm just like vibing, really feeling it. I feel that one. I like the Hours and Hours right now too.
Okay,
I
yes.
like that song too.
Kind of like a little bit bouncing for present. For,
Okay.
Something current.
Okay. Hours and hours.
I like
Okay.
no superpower. I'll be like,
I
Right.
love it. Kurt.
I don't know. I got a couple of them.
Okay,
man,
then give me two then.
I'm Raheem Devon, man. That cat is smooth.
Okay.
Man,
Okay.
I like it. I like it when you call me Zaddy.
Okay.
And Up for Air, man. Up for Air is deep.
That's also same artist.
Yeah,
Okay.
Raheem Devon.
We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to YouTube
Look,
that.
yeah, I'm gonna
Please.
look that
Up
up.
for Air,
Yeah.
man. Can he look that up and put that on the
Ooh,
break?
he said put that on the break. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's what you play
What's
for those
yours,
young
Jazz?
That's what I play for. What I play for, and I bet before it's over, I have you call me Zaddy.
Oh!
Love
Okay,
it.
you guys. If you guys are interested in Curtis in the comments, let us.
Yeah, because we are doing a dating show. Are you
Let us
single,
know.
Curtis?
Ever single, stay single.
Are you
Let
sure?
us know.
I'm single.
He said, "I'm single."
Actually, you're not single.
You not single?
No. I should not single.
Because y'all put me by this woman and
Oh.
jam
That's why I had to be clear. She's not single. Okay.
Jazz, what's your song?
legs and everything.
You go first.
Mine's is Destiny's Child. So good right now. Like I just feel
that's a
like
good one.
that's an old school song. Like if you know, you know. But it's Destiny's Child. So good, and I just been vibing to that. Like I just been so focused just on what I need to focus on, and So Good is my song right now.
So
That's a good
That describes my life right now.
Damn, I have
Hey,
mine. I
yes.
forgot. We're gonna pass me because I have mine and I just got a brain for it. Like, so we're gonna go on to the next one because I can't think.
I got one for you.
What?
We'll go back. She got Destiny. I'm a piggyback.
You got
on
one for me?
Beyonce.
Okay.
Flawless.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I love it. You gonna
Yes.
get that one to me? I take it.
Period.
Flawless by Beyonce is my song.
Period, Pooh.
Period.
Okay, so y'all know what time it is.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. It's shot o'clock. Yes, it is. It's shot o'clock. So we're gonna
It's
do our
shot
shots.
o'clock. Hey,
And I
it's
cheated because I've been
I know you don't.
babysitting mine.
okay. So actually, you guys has been sipping low
can
key on the low.
What?
No, you want a bottle of water? It's okay.
2-1.
Cheers.
I know.
Kurt's
Cheers.
like,
Who got the toast?
I feel bad.
Oh, who
Okay.
else? Actually, can you do a toast for us?
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
All right, I got it.
Okay.
So let's cheers
Okay.
to being empowered.
Yes.
Because you're not drinking, I'm gonna just focus on the women. Is that okay?
That's
with
fine,
you?
no problem.
So, this toast and cheers is for being women, being empowered, living life beautifully your way.
Yes.
Hey,
Hey, cheers.
That's why I don't take shots. That's reason right there.
That's my problem.
This is my
Look,
That's what Farrah did today
This is
earlier in
my
the car.
sip.
I put your business. I'm not gonna wait. Okay.
anyways,
You have a napkin?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a napkin. I'm gonna get a whole napkin.
Give me a minute.
What
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's jump into this topic.
Okay, so you guys,
Let's
we
jump
have
into
a
this
great topic today. So our topic today is: what if you found out that your significant other had a work husband or wife? Let us know if you guys have work husbands and work wives. Let us know in the comments, because we're about to get into this.
Yes.
So first, I'm gonna start with you, Curtis. Okay, because I've worked with you before,
Right.
Okay.
so I know your whole get now.
Okay.
Have you ever had a work husband and wife?
Not the word husband, but
I mean,
several,
wife. I'm sorry,
Several,
Right. I'm
several
silly
way
Billy.
wife.
wives. Okay, what does that
Who was that?
consist of?
Man, at the time I kind of enjoyed it, but then too kind of got hectic. I'm dealing with 9 different personalities. And
Ooh.
sometimes
Yeah.
Tell them where you. So it was a salon that
it
you
was
worked
salon,
at.
salon that I worked at, right?
Uh-huh.
And at the time it was full, and
And he was the only
He
man
trying
at the salon.
Okay, let him. Cause he's trying to say it, but he's
I
not
know,
saying it.
you know, and they know how our relationship was.
Uh-huh.
Some did, you know, and
Uh-huh.
nothing period with me and Jazz, but the things with Jazz used to have fits. If I do something for Ebony and do something for Tamara, and I don't do nothing for her.
Okay.
Wait,
And-
what?
Ask
I
the
didn't have fits.
Yeah,
I just was favoritism, and it wasn't fair.
yeah. She just pout. I said, "Jazz, you for real?"
Well, why did you bring her Starbucks and not me? I'm just curious.
Exactly. And so with that,
And Jazz is a spoiled brat, huh, Kurt?
very spoiled.
She's so spoiled. She's so
So I
spoiled.
started off on
That's-
the wrong foot
that-
with the flowers and the champagne.
Here,
Spoiled up
spoiled me,
already,
thank
definitely.
you.
So I guess
And then you came in here empty.
Now we're obsessed. Now we're obsessed with Asha, and if any of our guests doesn't come with flowers,
Like, have class, you guys. You know,
like you guys take notes from Asha, you know? She
Right.
brought us flowers and they smell so good.
But
So-
I enjoyed it. But I enjoyed it. I
you enjoyed
working.
it. So was the enjoyment from being needed from all the women? Is that what your,
At the
your
time,
enjoyment?
it was kind of cool. But then too, after actually before she left, is it calling out people name cool?
No.
Okay.
Don't
Wait.
call out somebody's name.
Um,
No.
well,
I don't know.
One of your coworkers.
One of my coworkers, and at the time she wanted me to do her son hair, and she slipped and said a word or two, and just be, just me being me at the time, yeah, sure, I would love to come over at 3:00, in the morning.
And
But she slipped.
to
She-
cut her son's hair.
Yeah, but she went.
Well, I want to know the name.
And it was it was at the wrong it was at the wrong time. And at the wrong time, actually her husband, I didn't know she was married.
Oh damn.
And not
Okay.
literally married, and got that, and she Curtis, that's the wrong time to be book on, and one thing to another. Then her husband come to the shop, and I was like, why? Yes,
You had all this drama.
yeah. I
You
had
was
it
doing
for
too
a few
much, right,
days.
husband?
That's Candyman.
Okay.
That's candy.
Okay.
Literally.
It was crazy.
It was crazy, Kurt. You had a
and
lot
at the
going
time
on.
of the time Melanie had a lad. Oh.
Don't say
I wasn't. At the time we had that last Christmas
Party.
Christmas party,
Christmas party.
and man, it almost got ugly in there.
Okay.
I didn't know.
I know.
Yeah, I know you know, but
Wink, wink.
Curtis is just the man at this point because that's
So-
just what I'm looking at.
So Curtis is very manly, you know what I mean? So he is 9 women at a salon. He's the only barber there. So our clippers break, this break. Curtis. I already know he probably got tired of everybody calling his damn name for sure. Because I know I
No,
would.
he loves it.
it was cool to time to go to lunch. You know.
And then
I'm not
Curtis,
finna-
and then Curtis get a girlfriend and little young. You know he like young women, so they'll come in like 23 years old, and he's in.
I wasn't that
his-
young.
Yeah, they was that young, and then everybody in the shop hating on them, whatever. Okay, Asha, how about you?
How would I feel? Or
How
have I
would
ever
you?
had one?
Both.
I wouldn't.
I was just playing it safe right now.
Okay.
Yeah, she played the fifth for real.
I was just like,
No, you
I'm
can
a
play
good
it
girl
safe,
right
though.
now.
You can play it safe.
Okay.
But have I ever had one? No. Officially and unofficially, because I've worked with one. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Actual one. So,
Okay.
but would I mind, like, if it was a separate work situation or something like that? No, because I feel like work is stressful. You do what you got to do to get through your day. Like, if you got somebody that you kind of like,
Like what?
You know-
Give us an example. You do what you got to do to make
you
this
like
work.
examples.
Yeah,
I don't
give me
like
an
examples. But let's
example.
just say, for example, you have a spouse and they work in an office setting and they're there from 8 hours of their day. If 8 hours of their day they have lunch with someone and chill, and that's what they do during their work hours. That's what they do.
Dude.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, that's just what they do during work. It could be anything.
So is there boundaries to that? Like, what is the boundary?
What is the boundary?
Well, because I guess I look at when you say like work spouse, like work husband, work wife, it's just like that fun little thing, that person that you might take lunch with.
exactly.
You might say,
There
hey,
you
go
go.
make copies of this. Like, I'm thinking office setting.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not really digging more into that because I've always had people do favors for me. They like, oh, they crush them, but it's never been anything more than that. Like,
Right.
Like, oh, can you do this? Can you fax this? I'm
That was your
delegating
that was
shit.
your work
I'm
husband.
I'm you being the boss that you
Yes,
are.
the
Right?
boss you
Exactly.
are.
Fax, can you do? So
Right.
for me, it's not a big deal or a big thing. So,
Yeah.
but I feel like, again, you dedicate 8 hours. If that's what helps your 8 hours go by fast, less stress or whatever, do what you gotta do.
Dude.
Is that
No,
a man
exactly.
or woman you working?
Exactly.
Like that. Fax
It
this,
doesn't-
fax
Okay,
that.
let's get it. Okay, let's
Mm.
get into Raquel. What Raquel said. Raquel said, "Not here for a work husband. I don't really see how people date people from their job anyway. It's actually really weird to me to date people from work. Like, it's a million other places to meet someone." Raquel, I definitely agree. I agree with you.
But a work husband is specifically for work. Like,
Yeah,
you guys don't. Yeah, it's not like y'all
After.
dating after
Right.
work and stuff
It's
like
just,
that.
it's just. I feel like
He
it's
knows
just like
that
a for fun type
He
of thing.
he knows you, but
you
he
know?
does know you like your caramel frappuccino double blended.
So okay, so like I didn't have a work husband, but I worked at UPS, and a Chipotle was like right next door to the UPS, and he will bring me literally chips and guacamole and like two chicken tacos. When I say every single day,
That's like $15.99.
Right.
he would bring me that.
That's $15.99.
He would bring me that every single day. So I'm like, is that a work husband? But I just feel like I had to share that. But it was pretty cool because I was like, I have lunch.
Yeah.
You know,
And
so
that's
like,
all it is. That's what I mean.
it's all it is. And he didn't even come at me like, I want
Right.
to talk to you or I want to get with you or anything
He
like
just was
that.
making sure you ate.
He just was making sure
He
I
was
was
taking care of
eating.
his
So I
baby.
was like, okay, that's cool with me.
Okay, so I Googled what a work husband or wife was, and it says historically, work spouse is a phrase mostly in American English referring to co-workers with whom one shares a special relationship, having bonds similar to those of marriage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it has been
Okay.
defined as a special platonic friendship with a work colleague.
I didn't think of it that
Yeah.
deep.
So that's
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I'm thinking of it
Yeah.
as like somebody that might be attractive. Maybe
No.
it's like the only black people in the building or the only like whatever, and you kind of click and you do lunch and you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, that's kind of more what I'm thinking.
No. So according to lovepeaky.com, here's how you know if you had a work husband or wife. So you're together a lot. At work, you guys are like two peas in a pot, always
yeah,
talking,
no.
laughing, inside jokes.
Everybody
Okay.
pause like,
I was
no.
doing it.
Okay.
Everybody
Depends
pause
on
like,
the job.
no.
Like, it depends on the workload. That you're like, if that's what your 9 to 5 looks like, and that's what gets you through your day. I'm just a person because once you've been through a little bit of life, a little bit of experience, you look at things differently.
Yeah.
Whatever gets you through your day, do that.
Do that.
Yeah.
It's like that's how free I am and open I am.
Nice.
To just do
yeah.
whatever gets you through your day.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't
Yeah.
mind if your significant other had that situation at work?
I think it also depends on who the significant other is, the level of trust. How long you've been with that significant other. If it's the first 5, 10 years, maybe not. 10 and beyond, it don't matter at that point. do what you want.
You do what you do anyway.
My cousin on here, Shea Butter Love, said she work husband and wife. She gonna have both. I knew she was gonna be in there.
Oh, Shea Butter Love
what
said.
she say?
Let me tell you, Rita's
She gonna have both.
She gonna have both. She gonna have a work husband, work
Okay.
wife, home husband, home wife. Girl
Okay.
on the side.
Okay.
We getting it in, but again, life is short, so you just gotta do
What makes you happy?
and what makes you happy, and what
Mhm.
gets you through each moment, each day. Like that's just how I feel.
Exactly.
Yes.
No, yeah, I feel that.
Okay,
What's
you
wrong?
guys.
Alexa?
So
I've been doing good.
I
Curtis
bet.
is too happy right now.
I bet. Sidebar, you guys. Asha did bring us flowers, but my dad did bring us flowers too. As
I
well.
love
He said, but he likes Asha better.
How are you?
Fuel, can we go to Asia's comment? Hi, Asia.
Hi,
bestie.
Asia.
She put, if you're in a relationship, then that's out. I've always had a work boyfriend, but I've been single my whole life. So there's that. Best friend, you have not been single
Yeah,
your
I'm
whole
like, your
life, bro.
whole life?
You have not been single your whole life, bro. And rework has been that I have had was never really my type in real life, but they were cute enough to flirt with for the 8 hours of the work shift. And but I agree with her because
Yeah.
it's like sometimes we do that. You know, you flirt with somebody that's at your job. Okay, like Asha said, go fax this, go do that, but like in a flamboyant type of way, you know, like so.
Yeah, that flirting gets you
Intention
in
is
trouble,
everything.
But
though.
flirting gets you in trouble
Yeah.
for sure because flirting leads to other things.
It does.
I was just
All
about to,
the
I was
time.
Even
just
if you
curious.
like-
I've been glad to hear you say that because you can do that so much flirting or so much art. I don't want to say, not say arting or make a suggestion or what word did you use? This for?
Intention.
You have your intention to have
Intention
someone.
is everything.
So
Like if you
Because-
intentionally do something.
what if you got a
that's
weak
one
link
thing.
in there? You got a
Yeah.
weak link in there. That one guy that really, really admire you and like you and
Right.
working him and
And then
He said you
okay,
were-
so okay, that moves on to my next thing. You guys confide in secrets with each other. So you're probably going to work. If you and your dude get into it, you go into your work husband like, no, because he always, and then
See,
your work husband is like, no, because you don't deserve that. Like, you
That's
know,
right.
like
You deserve
Wait.
this right
yeah.
here.
waiting on that,
Like,
waiting on that slip
I,
of moment.
like I would never do that to you. I would never treat you like how he treats you. You know, so I feel like work husbands is kind of like a leeway if you let them into like some not right stuff. So you gotta kind of be careful.
So you guys overstep that boundary. That's what you guys are saying. Like,
No, we're not saying. I'm saying that it's easy to overstep that
yeah,
boundary.
boundary, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like not overstepping it, but
look,
it's
you
just
see how Fuel was so agreement. Like he's like, I've did it
could lead to
before.
that.
It is.
Yeah.
Fuel, so okay, so Fuel, you've done that before.
It can lead to that.
It could. It
That's
definitely.
right.
Okay.
It definitely can lead to that
sometimes
because-
what happens is sometimes the work wife will be telling the problems they're having at home. And sometimes if you kind of like catch them in the right mood or whatever, and if you like that person, attracted to them, you're going to be like, well, you know what?
That's right. You
Every-
were
every-
that
and it
Exactly.
escalate into something else because she likes you in a certain way or whatever, and could be looking at you if the opportunity prevails.
Permits itself.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing.
I
So
agree.
it's kind of dangerous.
It's a very
It
dangerous
is.
situation.
It is.
I agree with that because at the end, because you're not going home and telling your significant other about what he brought you for lunch, how y'all TT and Kiki in the corner. You're not telling
I
him.
feel like
Yeah,
I didn't work
that's
at
right.
fun places like that.
That's
Like
right.
I don't know. So okay, let's jump into some of the our viewers. Oily Frost put, that's so like a side piece without a biscuit. Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
kinda.
Kinda,
Yeah,
exactly.
That's
That's what
true.
that
A
is.
side piece
Side
without a
piece without a
biscuit.
Yeah.
biscuit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Asia Poke put, I have long situationships. Jeannie Sims put, if you want to buy me lunch, buy me lunch. I have a work husband. He's old though.
That's the best ones. That's the best ones.
I guess I'm
Jeannie.
looking at it more superficial. Like I'm not really looking at the deep side of it. It's literally
Right.
just like
No, you have to look
Exactly
at the
what I
deep
mean.
side because it gets deep because you're at work for 8 hours.
yeah.
Okay.
You're at home for 6
Waking.
hours.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's like you're spending the most time with this person right here, and then something go wrong at the house.
He
You
can't
telling
wait.
this person.
He can't wait
He
till you
can't
mad.
wait
Don't
till
want to
you
go
mad.
home. Go straight
That's right.
home.
He can't
Come-
wait
come
till you
go
mad.
with me,
He like,
baby.
I got your frappuccino in the morning.
Period.
Don't
Yeah.
That's right.
Period.
Just like, why you think about
Period.
them what you say, the chips and dips and things that got
He was like, and I'm not even
every day.
and I am
Every
not
day.
every
You think he
every
wasn't
day.
waiting?
You think,
Every
you think he
day.
wasn't waiting for you to be like,
But it's crazy because he never came at me like that.
Okay, let me ask you this. How did he ask you? How you doing?
How you
do,
doing?
do he say,
How did
hey,
you
what's
I
up? How you
promise
doing?
I promise you.
How did he speak to you? Tell me how did he speak to you?
Okay, I promise you this. He used to just leave my meal right like on my desk. He used to leave my meal on my desk, and I literally just picked it up. If I was at lunch, he'll be like, "Give this to Farron."
So what she had was an admirer.
Yeah.
That's an admirer.
She
That's
had
a-
me
I
like
like
It's not a
that.
husband. That's what I say. It's not a work
Yeah.
husband. I didn't have a work
I
husband.
can go with that.
But I was just like
how long did it
He
last?
was waiting
Until
for
he
the
was
key
sick
word.
of it.
a year.
Damn.
Oh
That's
yeah.
a whole lot of guacamole, baby.
That's
That's
a
a-
lot of guacamole.
And that's my favorite. And that's my favorite. I love me some guacamole.
Okay.
Okay.
He was waiting on that key.
Wait, but how did he know you like
But
that?
Curtis, because I always used to order chips and guacamole when I used to go to Chipotle.
So he sitting
So
there
he
watching or you
learned-
went with him?
No.
He learned what she liked and
No, no,
started delivering.
I'm just sorry.
Curtis. Okay, listen. I've never went with him at all. But when I used to order from him, because he used to work there
Right.
and he used to be the cashier. So when
Right.
I used to order from him, I used to say, "Can I have the chips and guacamole?" And I want some 2 chicken tacos. Period. Give us the 2
Right.
chicken tacos.
So he gave her what she liked.
So he gave me what I liked, and ever since I've ordered there, I promise you, I've never had to pay for Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
and Chipotle is expensive, you guys.
It's as hell. Actually, I
Okay.
postmated it the other day. I was
Okay,
upset.
$15.99.
Okay, you guys. So one of our am I saying this right? Naturalness.
Hmm?
Naturalness. Okay, she says my 17-year-old coworker called me her work husband. I'm 20. She's like a sister to me. I feel like I might catch a case if she tries anything.
Oh,
Ooh.
how do we feel about
That
that?
gets deep.
My 17-year-old coworker called me her work husband.
But
I'm 20. She's like a
Like
sister to
17.
me.
That's Nigel, y'all.
That ain't nothing.
Hi,
17
Nigel.
Hi, Nigel. 17 and 20.
Yeah, she got a
I
crush on
mean-
him. Got a crush on her. That's all it is.
17 and 20. That is not. That is. You are not.
See, when I was younger, like
Y'all both
I-
minors.
Yeah, y'all still both
Little
minors.
bit.
Y'all both minors. Like,
Go for it, dog.
Go for it.
It's called a sneaky link.
And make sure she turned 18 before you put it on social media.
There you go.
Period. When is it okay to start posting people on social media? That's another topic. I'm not gonna get
That
into
is.
that.
That's
That's
not-
another
that's nice.
topic right there. When is it okay to post?
Orly Frost said, "You tell your work husband everything about your husband, but you don't tell your husband about him."
Everybody-
Oh,
That's a good one.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Mr. Frost. That's
Yeah.
true.
That is.
Oh, that's deep.
So
That's a whole other subject.
we all pause like, okay, that's a whole other subject right
Why y'all
there.
don't do
So
that? Why y'all don't tell your husband about the work?
How that's gonna work?
If it's that innocent, you
Yeah.
should be.
Yeah, you
Oh,
should be.
he bring me. No, he just be feeding me every day.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
I
know
told
that's gonna cause problems.
That's
in the
gonna
home.
cause issues.
You think so?
I know so.
So some of that 5-10 year, excuse me, some of that 5-10 year stuff you talking
That first 5-10, you choose the path of least resistance. After that, you
Yes.
get your time in, do what you got to do, baby. That's just what it is.
Period.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a little bit different.
no, right.
Can I ask this? I'm just you say
Ask it.
why?
Asha, he coming for you.
I'm just
Why are you
I'm
He's coming for you right now. He's coming for you.
Actually,
You're a
Curtis,
beautiful woman, but I'm just curious. Why it take 5 to 10 years to get to know your mate?
It's not about getting to know them. This is truly what
it's
I
about
feel.
boundaries.
It's boundaries, and then after certain, like different. I don't even want to say milestones because it just depends on where you are. After a certain point, and once you've had certain experiences, I just think some things are different because you got to realize every 5 to 10 years we change.
Mm-hmm.
The things that we said we would never do.
Yeah.
The expectations, what's good versus bad,
Yeah.
right versus wrong. Those things change about every 5 to 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you're in a relationship, you got to realize that, you know, the rights, wrongs, and different levels that we're at in different points, it could either do this, it could do this, it could do it can
Yeah.
go right to a
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So what I would say as a newlywed is completely different than what I would say after 15 years of marriage.
Yeah.
They're completely different. So that's kind of what I mean. I just kind of mean like if it's in the first so many, you shouldn't have distractions or any outside influence. But after a while, things just sometimes happen. Like it's just what it is. But once you put that time in and you grow and develop yourself into a certain point, then it's different.
So does that include like cheating in as far as the 10-15 year thing as well? Is it like do what you do if you need to go out and be with somebody else for a minute? Is that in your eyes, is that the same difference or what?
I think that it's the same with everything. It could be personal goals, sexual goals, career goals, whatever it is. I just think that at a certain point, that becomes less of a factor. Like when you're first with somebody, the worst thing they could do is cheat on you. The worst thing they could do is give up some dick. Like, that's the worst thing they could do. That's like it for the thought of a man. Like, but after you've been with someone for a certain period of time, there's other things that kind of balance that out, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
and that doesn't become such a big deal.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm not saying because I think that rights and wrong, and then you got to realize that as we develop, like we've gotten to a point where, you know, you're almost 40, almost 50, almost 60, and you look at life completely different. So it goes along with that. It's not a right or wrong. It depends on every individual situation is what it is. But I just think that the rights and wrongs and what's allowed or kind of like turn your eye, turn your head on. It just changes depending on how long you've been with the person and where where it is at that time and where you are as an individual at that time. So,
I like that.
I agree.
You're absolutely correct.
You told me your age, she refuses to tell me hers. But when you get almost 40, I'm 38, I'll be 39 in May.
Okay.
But when you get almost 40, like something happens. Something happens.
And you don't give a damn?
And you give zero fucks. Okay. When you get almost 40, you get to a point where you're just like, I'm living this life for me, because the reality is we realize half our life is behind us. Right. So you do whatever it is you got to do to get through each day and each moment. And you got to make it count.
And I just spit those gems.
And you gotta make it count.
And I really feel like that's a point where I'm at in my life. Like you said, like things that used to bother me don't bother me as much. And sometimes I sit back and I'm like, dang, that shit bother me. But it's like it scares me sometimes. Like, oh damn, that I don't care. Like,
exactly.
But I feel like I should care. But it's just like you said, it's just like after you've been through so much, it's just like. It is what it is at the end of the day. It's like you can't stress yourself out.
I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. For sure. Okay, so let's get into some of our viewers. Feel where we started. Okay, because her husband is a real one and he don't play like that. Okay. Shea Butter put grown women talk. Hey,
we are such kids.
Exactly.
Like y'all visited each other at different events and stuff like that. But she's everything. So I'm gonna plug my cousin.
Yeah, we might need Shea Butter on the show. Okay,
on the show.
Okay.
Yes, come on.
She gotta come on out.
Come on the show. Come on the show. Come on the show.
Like she said, it's maturity, and that's real. It's the level of maturity.
Yeah.
You can sit back and you be like, "Am I living this life for me, or am I living this life for everybody else?"
Yes, exactly.
To a point where you develop, and then you just be like, you know what I mean? So, and it's not a right or wrong, because everything that we think is right could be wrong to somebody else.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I mean?
No,
so
for real.
You just have to live each day, get through each moment.
I like that.
like,
I like that.
listen,
What
no,
you said,
for
you
real.
said maturity. You know,
Yeah.
in maturity got a lot of weight.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
outweigh
Yeah,
one
it
another?
does.
Maturity, respect.
Absolutely.
What way?
What weighs more?
What more? Maturity, respect.
Self-love. Self.
Ooh.
And I
everything.
believe in
I
self-love
believe in
all
that.
the way.
True enough,
See,
self.
we're not-
I believe in
but-
self-love
but-
all the
that
way.
maturity kicked in. I like the way you said it. Maturity kicked in. You know, maturity gonna outweigh all of it.
Yeah.
Trust, love, respect, all of it. Because once that maturity kick in, you don't, like you say, stuff used to
All
bother you,
bullshit
don't
aside.
bother you no
Don't
more. You
bother
know,
you no more.
things that I used to go chasing. I still got to struggle with some areas.
Yeah.
But with that maturity, but
I can't.
I know when to shut it down. You know, believe it or not, I know when to shut it down. I like that.
I like that too.
Why
I
is
should
my-
spit
I like
those gems, girl.
You gotta spit those gems, Asha, because us young women need to know.
No, and that's
That's
and
it.
it's
But
so
y'all got to
true.
wait till y'all turn 40.
It's she
I ain't
not
40
even 40 yet.
Well, you not.
We right.
I'm not gonna.
No.
I'm not. I'll be
No,
39
well spoken. I
when
like
I'm
that.
there.
I like
Thank you. But that takes time. Trust me.
It does.
You asked me 15 years ago, I'd be like, if I had, I would have been a whole.
It's
different
just
thing.
it's
don't
and
matter.
It don't matter.
it's
It
crazy
don't matter.
because like my mom always told me that she was like, girl, once you get to you're not gonna care. And I'm like, no, I do. She was like,
Yeah.
all that crying and I used to do every day and this and that and then when I used to call her crying and she was like, girl, in a couple years you ain't gonna
It
care
ain't
about
gonna
that.
care.
And I'm like, mama, I am
Yes.
gonna care. My feelings hurt. She
No,
like,
it's
girl,
not.
it ain't gonna matter.
I'm gonna tell y'all
like,
one
that's
last
true.
thing on that. If it won't matter in 5 years, don't give it more than 5 minutes.
Ooh.
Period.
If it will not. So whatever you know won't matter later,
Mm.
you can be angry. I'm not gonna ever tell somebody don't be angry, don't be sad, don't cry, don't be. Give
Right.
it 5 minutes. Go in your
That's
closet
it.
and motherfucking cry.
That's
yeah.
That shit out. Sorry,
That's
was it
it.
because of
Yeah.
her?
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you're
can
fine.
My bad, because I got a badass mouth.
Yeah.
So go in the
You
closet,
had told me,
cry,
but I
get
heard
it out. But if it won't matter in 5 years, don't give it no more than 5 minutes.
I love
And
that.
if you limit yourself to that, you will see a level of freedom and sense of self that you've never experienced before.
I love
ain't
that.
coming.
Snapping, you
I
snapping.
love
Where
that.
we at?
Wait, where we
I
at?
like
Where we
that.
at? Where we
Ain't
at?
coming out. Ain't,
No,
ain't
I
coming
love
at
it.
you. How
I
long
love
took
it.
you
I
to learn
love
that?
it.
It took
Preach,
me
preach, preach,
37
preach.
years.
37 years.
Okay.
Yes.
Period. Okay.
Can I ask someone?
Yeah.
yes,
what,
yes.
yeah.
I don't know if people can see this or see
No, they
all
can
this.
see it, baby.
But
You
you know,
are
I'm on it
live.
with 3 beautiful women. And
Mhm.
I heard say something about cheating. I'm just curious.
I hate him. He's ready.
Would
Okay, go
y'all
ahead.
would y'all ever cheat on your mate if he did cheat? That's for your fellas. That's for us fellas out there. I just had a. Would you
I
cheat if
think
he
I
cheated?
think
That'd
if he
be-
I think if he cheated, I think I'll probably be done with him anyway, and I'll probably just end up talking to somebody else.
I feel like I feel
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna just cut him off, and then
and
cause I feel it's not hard for us to meet another guy, you know, like so. I feel like
Or
Phil
do you want to
said,
start over after? Because he cheated one time, he'd
so-
be honest enough to tell you, and or if he got
Honest
caught,
enough
he
to
got.
say-
sometimes
But
they're not
if he-
honest enough to
but
tell you. You
exactly,
have to find out.
you have to find out,
Yeah.
and then it's just like.
And when
It
you
just when a
find out,
woman's
he said,
fed
So-
up, like R. Kelly said, when a woman's fed up, it's to a point where it's like I'm not about to deal with that no more.
So I used to
So-
say, like, if a guy cheats on me, it's just one and done and it's over and it's over. And then going through life and life experiences, it didn't happen like that. Like, you know what I mean? Somebody cheat on you, like, you know, you sometimes take them back and all that type of stuff. But it's just, I feel like it's the constant
It's a
constant for me.
Exactly.
It's like if you're gonna constantly do it, that's a whole different story. And then if you constantly do it and I'm still like naive enough to be with you, yeah, that's gonna give me fuel to my fire to go out and do what I gotta do. I'm not gonna care.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna care at that point.
Yeah.
I hear
Period.
that, players. If y'all get caught, so
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna care at that
it's
part.
It's not a tit for tat. Like,
Exactly.
Let's say I wouldn't do like this because this person does that. I'm gonna just do me regardless. So if someone does that and that's not what I want to respond doing, then I'm not gonna respond that way. But if someone does, like, I'm just gonna do me. It's not gonna be because they did this. I'm gonna do that.
Exactly.
I'm gonna just do what I want to do.
And I agree with that, but I feel like if somebody's right to you, you're not gonna go out and blatantly do wrong to them. But if somebody has did you wrong multiple times, when I go out, I might be a little more submissive to doing what I gotta do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna have to, not even have to. It's just that feeling that you have. It's like, It's not even purpose. If your man, you knew your man
get
was
a pass. You got a 100.
yeah,
You
your
got a
man was
100.
100 with you the whole time. Okay, I'll feel bad to go out and do what for me personally. I'll
Right.
feel bad, but if I know he done did X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, I might just be like, okay,
I'm
I'll
gonna just do
you
X,
know?
Y, and Z.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly.
Let's jump
So,
into what our viewers are saying. We have Ivy Jen. Hi, Ivy. I don't know if you're a new viewer, but welcome.
hi,
Oh,
Ivy.
that's my girl. She's okay. So she has Miss Scrubs, also Boss versus Boss vendor. Miss Scrubs, she has
Oh,
all the IVs and the different scrubs that she has.
Oh, nice. Hi, Ivy.
Okay,
Thank you
welcome.
for
Thank you for joining in.
Oh, thank you.
No two wrongs don't make it right.
It
That's what Ivy
doesn't.
said. Period. Orly Frost put amen to that. Nicole put amen, amen. Everybody's on Asha right now.
Yes, Asha, the
And
truth.
then we have Miss Scrubs. Okay. And I think that's it for the viewers. So we're gonna jump into our Tinder mail, you
Okay, you
guys.
guys. So we have our Tinder mail today. So somebody, so like I've been telling everybody, if you have any stories, if you need
Yes.
advice, if you need like just anything, like send us letters, send us stuff to Tinder Tuesday the show at gmail.com. But today we received a letter, so I'm gonna read it, and then we want to hear you guys' advice, and of course our guest Asha,
We want
you
you guys
spending
to
gems
chime
today,
in.
and Curtis
I'm
and Curtis
Curtis
and Curtis Pennyman, if you got some gems to spit, let's spit it. So I'm gonna get into it right now, you guys. So it says, my name is T, and my fiance and I have been together for 4 years now. I own a salon, and he drives a truck across country. He bought a house, and I am currently pregnant, and we were set to get married in August of this year. Recently, I got a call from a woman named Bree claiming to be in a relationship with him for the past 2 years, but she lives in Texas, where he frequently goes to work. We live in California. She
Well,
says
wow.
she saw my number. She says she saw my name and number pop up several times on his phone and decided to call me while he was asleep to see who I was. And well, here we are. They have a 1-year-old, and he tells her he comes to Cali for work, just like he's been telling me he goes to Texas for work. So this man has basically been living a double life for the past 2 years of our relationship. She sent me pics of them, their kids, etc. as proof. When I confronted him about it, he admitted it, but he claimed he is going to break it off with her and wanted me. Again, we own a home and have a baby on the way. I don't know what to do. I want to believe him, but I don't know if him living the double life is going to allow me to continue this relationship. What should I do?
Okay, Asha, what's your
Damn, you wanna get
advice?
with me? So honestly, the first thing I can say is I don't give advice. Like I can't. I'm not in a space or place to give advice. For me to say what I would do in a situation would mean that I would have to be in that situation.
Exactly.
I would have to be your same upbringing, your same values,
Yeah.
your same morals.
Yeah.
Look at that man and know whether you know he's real or not to you. So the advice part I don't give, or I don't get, but you just got to go with what you feel. If you, I don't know. Some people are okay with it. Like some people are fine with that situation.
Yeah.
While he's here, he giving you what you need. And while he's there, he's giving her what she needs. Some people are okay with that. And if that's okay, then it's okay. But if you want something exclusive and you want someone that's just yours, then obviously he's been able to carry on with someone else for all these, for an extended period of time. And that might not be for you.
Exactly.
So she just got to dig deep and decide, like, is having a part of him enough for me, or do I believe that he'll cut that off?
But they just bought a house.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's why it's easy for other people. Oh, fuck that nigga, leave him.
Yeah.
But if you got stuff invested, if you pregnant and you want to have a certain,
And that's
structure
the
to your
hard
household,
part.
you sometimes deal with. But I would tell her, have that baby, get your shit right,
Right.
and you get you somebody in fucking Texas,
Right.
and we
can fly together.
Because I'm just saying, like, you got to do what you have to do because you do want a structure for your children if that's what you desire.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just so it's a case by case. It's not I don't do advice though.
Okay,
I
Curtis.
I don't do advice.
Curtis.
You know,
Curtis.
I dang.
That's what I say.
You know what? Check this out. For real, honestly, I'll BS to the side. I've been myself done wrong for so long, and with that said, whoever she is, baby girl, what's her name again? Miss T. You fooling with a truck driver. You know, sometimes, you know, stuff in society what we hear and friends and hear this, that, and this, you know, and then, you know, a guy on the road, you know, man,
I mean, and
how
he's traveling. We don't know where else he's traveling
do
to.
age got anything to do with that?
She didn't say ages here.
All right, but you know, truck driver. This guy, go out shooting back and forth to Texas. This guy, sometimes we can't be so naive to some situations, you know.
Yeah.
And sure enough, some woman finally had the guts, or she kept calling the phone enough. The woman got the number one, she went on the call, and she probably, the girl in LA or wherever in California, she probably saw the number, didn't think nothing of it either. One of them kind of spoke up. Now they know the truth. Right now, you know, on the cool is, you know, she say about to get married. You know, okay, hold up on the marriage shit. You know, be honest with you.
Yeah.
Maybe not
Right,
get
because
married. Yeah,
but if he
she's
make it,
happy in California when he's there and she's I don't know. Like
I mean, that's what I'm saying. But she can't be happy because she's throwing it out here. She's throwing it out here to us. She can't be happy. So she got some decisions going up there. She got to make.
Yeah.
And but you know, me and my ways, you know, right now I say, you know, play his ass for what it is. You know, make sure you take care of the baby, you know, and if you want, one thing about it is it ain't easy. It ain't easy. You know, two wrongs don't make a right.
It don't.
No.
But if you know, if some woman called you, so there's some facts. I don't know how much he done lie because he lying to you. With that happening, make sure you take care of the baby, baby, and I want to say put prayer on it and make a decision. Be all right, whatever you do.
Yeah.
On the cool. If you don't want to deal with it, you're gonna be uncomfortable with it because I know, you know, the flesh can override a lot of stuff, but let him go if you don't want it. But if you know, make sure they got baby.
And I definitely agree with what you guys are saying. Like for me, like they've been in a relationship for 4 years. It says 4 years, and she is
About to get
expecting
that's that first 5 to 10.
Oh,
You can't play around that first 5 to 10. You gotta be
right
Solid.
here.
you gotta be
Solid.
And I'm like, Asha, y'all done build stuff together. We got stuff together. That makes
I
it,
can't just
that
believe
makes
you.
it
We got
hard.
a house.
That makes it the hard part.
for sure.
Like it really does. So I'm just like, T, if you do what you feel, like, you know, like,
Because you're
like,
going to do what you feel anyway.
because you're gonna do what you feel anyway. Do what you feel. If you feel uncomfortable or if you feel unhappy, just make sure you and your baby are secured, and that's it. That's all.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
all you could do.
You could have
Well,
You
the
can't
other-
stress
but
over
still-
what you doing. Exactly.
She has to understand this stuff, regardless on how she do what she feels. Understand that this person's living two lives or whatever, and
Right.
unless you cut that off completely,
Right.
he's gonna continue doing
Doing
it.
it.
Because as long as he's still a truck driver,
Mhm.
you're still gonna wonder as soon as he leaves what the hell's
It's
going
no,
on.
it's the trust is
You're
gone.
gonna
The
have
trust
The
is
trust is
gone.
gone.
The
See,
trust
See, that's
is
a
gone.
question I would come back.
So yeah, that's the thing for me. It goes back to the whole like cheating on each other and stuff. Once you do that, in my mind or vice versa, in your mind, if I find that out, that's still in the back of my mind all the
Mhm.
time.
Right.
So that's something that like you could get through, but that's still gonna always be in the back of your mind because you did it. And it's just
Right.
like that's your MO. Like, you know, so I don't care how far you have grown and stuff, like I still look at you like that.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
Mhm.
So that's something that like you have to work on within yourself for sure.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, that's your character to me at this point.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
is.
You got to regain the trust, all that,
all
belief,
that for sure. It takes forever.
And I'm like,
That's why I
and
said
I'm
you
like
either-
fuel. Like as soon as you leave, I'm gonna be. And I don't want that stress on me.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
I
very
feel like that's
stressful.
too stressful to
That's
be.
right.
What are you
Anytime
doing? Where are you
before
going?
you
It's like a job.
Yeah, it's like a job.
like a
Like,
job.
yeah, it's like
Either don't think about it if you know what it is, or and
exactly.
then just move on if you're good. Or if it's really that much of a problem, then you're not happy. And at that
Exactly.
point, it's just probably better to not
To
be with
leave.
that person.
Exactly, yeah.
It's
Exactly.
gonna cause you lose sleep, baby. Cut it
Yeah,
out.
just cut it off.
Yeah.
Just cut it.
Yeah,
I'm telling
yeah,
you
yeah,
straight up, Cut it.
For sure.
For
I
me-
I definitely agree with that. You know, so T, do what you feel and move the hell on.
Move the hell.
If,
So
if that's how you feel. If you're expecting, because I know emotions is going and all that, like either leave or do what you
Well,
feel, girl.
Ivy Jean said, "Walk away, baby. Walk away, baby."
Yeah, it's a lot.
Early
It
Frost
is.
said he made it work for this long. I think he just has to buy a bigger house.
And see, that's my point that I was making. If she's good, if
She
she's
accepted.
content when he's here,
Right.
Mhm.
and she's content when he's there, then that might just work for them. So you can't
Right.
really put the conventional methods of beliefs on a situation.
Exactly, because everybody has their own
That's what
beliefs.
works.
If
Yes.
she doesn't, if she's not coming, like, oh, you might bring some, like all that. That's where it gets a little bit.
I don't
Be-
know
because-
no woman.
So it
I
just
don't
depends.
know no woman that's gonna accept that type of.
You can't
That's
say
right.
that.
You can't
Nah,
say
I-
that because
I
it's
don't
I
usually
know.
a
know. I
woman.
said I don't know no woman that accepts that type of. Not to the point where they're not going to be stressed out of unless they met each other and was actually cool with it from their conversations.
Right.
That's the only way it works. But when one knows about the other one, and if they're
The other
not
one don't
really
know about the other
communicating,
one?
right? That's not gonna work.
Ain't gonna work.
It's
That's
not.
not gonna work.
It's not.
Be very
And,
frustrating.
It's not.
and the thing is too, like, certain people handle things differently. Like what you might handle in your relationship, I might not handle, and vice versa.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
what
So
conditions.
you never know what she could handle, and if this is okay
She's
with
writing
her.
us, so we know what's.
No, if
Yeah,
if she's right. I was just going to say
She
that
just
she's
wants
right, so
some
she can't
advice.
handle it.
Yeah, she just wants
She
some
needs,
advice
she
from
needs,
you.
she needs some more advice.
The Tinder Tuesday girls are here for you, T. We definitely just want you to do what you feel that is best for you.
Miss T
Period.
playing, just use him. Yeah, that's how you do that.
She pregnant. She barefoot and pregnant right now.
That's right. I say make sure the baby taken care of. And when he go to Texas,
Right.
you know what it is.
No, you want that baby to come out crazy?
Nah, baby, gonna come out crazy.
She's stressing out about it.
Period.
Okay.
Okay, so
get
let's
to
move
the
on to
game.
our game. Okay, so we're gonna play a quick game, you guys. We're gonna play a quick game called Never Have I Ever. Have
Okay.
you guys played that before? Let me know in the
It's a
comments.
drinking game.
Is that where you let the fingers down or something?
Okay, so I'm gonna start off real light. I'm not gonna get you guys real tough right now, but never have I ever stole before.
I stole before.
I've stole.
I
Before.
mean, a little petty theft.
I'm an indirectly. My friends used to steal, so I used to tell them what to give me from the store. And I slide them. That's a true story. They
So
used to
you was
steal.
Oh, you
making
was
a
a
cut.
scary
You an
cat.
They
accessory.
used to steal for me. But I
You're an
didn't
accessory of a
directly.
crime.
I was accessory.
Wait, so you used to say just get that
No,
and then
I'm serious. That's exactly what used to happen. I wasn't taking
You was a
that
scary
shit.
cat.
No, it wasn't that. I just had a lot to lose. You know?
Uh-huh.
I
Period.
be like, well, if you go in there and get these for me right here, that's my side.
Right, that
So how's
part.
your conscience on that?
It's cool.
It's
for
cool.
me.
Okay.
Curtis, you stole
Curtis, have you
before?
stole before?
Come on, y'all heard me say I've been to the penitentiary.
Say yes, baby. I've stole. Yes,
What I have.
Yeah, I have.
yes, I have to.
I'm not proud of it.
I've stole before. I mean, whatever.
You stole Farrah? I can say jazz, but I
How
can't
you-
believe you.
Oh,
And that's so funny because I'm not the thief and she's the thief. So I stole one time and got
Look how
caught
serious
and
Jazz
never
was.
stole my whole life after that.
it got
Really?
personal.
No,
Done.
because
Because-
I used to work with her. She's gonna eat my food in a minute. So
That's-
that's
that's
why I look at stealing.
That's still.
No, you would go eat my food in a minute. The hell?
Okay, I have another one. Never have I ever.
Yes. I didn't know that was your food. Yeah, it was mine. Period.
Curtis be eating your food at lunch.
Girl, all the time. And be like,
Curtis like, that's my boo.
no, he'll eat anything back there. That's what it was. He didn't give a damn.
Okay, wait. Never have I ever kissed more than one person in 24 hours.
Shit, I never. did
Never
that.
have. I've never done that.
I've never done that.
I've never done that. Asha,
Kissed.
in 24 hours.
Oh
I'm
shit.
sure.
More than one person,
I'm
Asha?
sure.
On accident.
Accidentally, like
I forgot.
yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I forgot.
Okay.
too.
Not probably deep, passionate. kiss,
Yeah,
but
like a
some
little
level
peck.
of
Like a
kiss,
pecky
for
peck.
sure.
Jazz.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
No.
No?
So I'm the only one that's
No,
just
Nick.
trifling around here. Okay.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not. I answered too quickly. I forgot.
Forgot. See,
What?
I ain't the only one.
Okay, okay, so never have I ever drunk text an ex.
Ew.
No.
No, not for me.
Drunk text an ex.
Mm-mm.
I could say probably not. No.
No.
Shit, I don't know.
Okay. I don't know if I should be being truthful right now.
So now I'm in the hot seat.
Yeah.
You're in the
Asha,
hot seat.
this is an
'Cause I know
honest.
Asha-
This is a safe place, Asha. You can tell your secrets.
Yeah, just you heard it. You heard it in
She's
the
like,
voice.
"Hello."
You heard it in the voice.
Um,
I heard it
no,
in the
but
voice.
really, I can't. I don't think so. No.
Curtis.
Shit, I know sober text. I ain't-
Curtis like I've done it all at this point. I've done it all. Okay, next question. Never have I ever had a threesome. Wait, silence of the lamb in the studio. Don't worry about us. We're silence of the where's
There's
the
the bottles over
champagne?
there, and it's just like I don't know about all these questions right now.
We're playing a game.
I'm alright with him, but you know, I'm like, man, okay, cool. Never
I've
had.
had several. So.
Okay, Curtis.
Several.
That part, right?
I'm just gonna go with everybody say several.
Nothing since I've been to LA. LA is okay.
Okay, we'll do one more. We'll do two.
You need
well-
to answer the question.
Oh, no, I've never had. Okay, two more. Never have I ever fallen asleep during sex. I haven't. I feel like I'm up.
No.
I don't think that's possible.
That's what I
For some
said.
people, but
That's rape.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's
At
right.
that point-
Dang, Fuel, you did put it like that.
Check my pulse. Like, what are we doing?
Like, whatever, you're asleep. Like, I'm never that
You just
boring.
take it.
So, like, we can never be asleep during that.
I have one. Never have I ever had sex with two different people in one day.
Never.
Look
at Curtis.
I can't say never to none of that. I ain't so far.
So yes, what's the answer? Never have I ever had sex with more than two people. in
You know,
one day.
I had a type of mind. I had to.
No, we're not asking about your mind. We actually answer the
I ain't
question.
really say the mind, the type of stuff I did. You know, I always had a. You know, I got some cousins, old big brothers, and everything they did, I always try to do what they did and double and triple and so on and so on. I had one cousin, you know, share things with me, and he had 5. I had to do 7, so I done a lot in my day.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
7
Multiple, more than 7?
7 different women in one day.
In 24 hours.
Curtis, where was you
I was
at?
like,
A sex house?
I was like, young. I was like
Oh my
young. I was back
God.
in my 20, early 30s.
Where were you?
I was in Texas. You know, in
I
Texas.
know, but how did it go? Like, did you go to different people's houses, or did you like go to a brothel?
Like, on horrible decisions, they go to
They had-
sex clubs.
They had 2 of them had deployment, 2 of them didn't.
So it was like
And
foursomes?
the other 3, you know, other 3 were just.
I hate
In
it.
the one day?
The other 3 was in the car. You know, I
These
just.
were some little thotty hoes.
I was in my.
He was busting
Come on,
out.
y'all ain't wait.
They
Y'all
was
ain't like y'all
busting
ain't
it
never been
open in a car. What kind of car you had?
I had a beard Regal back then.
Boy, I ain't
Oh,
busting it
Regal.
open in no Regal. I ain't busting it open in no Regal.
We really like y'all ain't never had sex in the car.
Not
You
in
done
no,
been to the
not in no
drive-in
damn
recently.
Regal.
That's it.
Not in no Regal.
But not in the Regal, see.
Asha, what about you? You
Asha.
want to answer this question?
So the show is over.
Oh, okay.
Let's okay, one more for me. One
Okay,
more for
one
me,
more,
and then
one
we
more.
can wrap up the show.
Okay.
Never have I ever tried psychedelics before. So
What's
like
that?
mushrooms, Molly, yeah, like fun.
Okay, you answer
Stuff.
first.
No. Why everybody?
Because you lying on camera.
Sure, I think
You gonna
mushroom.
lie about every
She
every
got
question
excited
that we
about the
I
ask.
didn't lie about every question.
You
That's
never
just my
tried
life.
psychedelics?
Probably, but
Didn't know it.
they know it.
You tried
Thank
the
you,
mushroom?
Kurt.
The mushroom.
No,
you had?
I've never tried no mushrooms before, ever in my life.
Molly?
No.
Wow, that's crazy to me.
I'm like, Asha, I begged it.
Now Asha's been honest, and you've been
No,
lying.
Asha hasn't.
You've been lying on your own platform. You've been lying on your own platform the whole damn
Asha
night.
has not been.
For psychedelics, like honestly, my mental is not at a point where I could do it. Like I'm too like headstrong to take certain types of drugs. So for
Exactly.
me, like, give me a little weed, give me some drink, I'm good.
That
Anything
part.
above and beyond that, I might be like floating out there on that. I'm good. Like, so I never really took it too far with that kind of
Right.
So what drink sent you out there?
stuff. First of all, don't be trying to go to Trader Joe's. But no, like it honestly, vacation, I'm a rum girl. Late
Okay.
nights, I'm whiskey. I could do tequila. I could do vodka. I'm whatever. Except
She with the
Henny.
shits.
I'm with the shit, but not Hennessy. That's the only thing I won't drink. Genie. That's all.
Genie, right.
That's the only thing I won't drink. I do not mess with Hennessy. That's it. But other than that, give me some champagne, some wine, vodka, tequila.
Period.
I could pretty much drink anything except cognac. To be
Period.
honest.
So that's Hennessy send you out there.
Well, I just don't drink it.
Yes.
When I was younger, yeah, I did try
Stuff.
stuff. Yeah, I tried the psychedelic before.
What
Final answer.
psychedelic was that?
In particular, yeah.
What psychedelic was that?
He's messy. Don't answer it.
What
Wrap up
psychedelic
the
was
show,
that?
sister.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Fuel, do you want to answer that or no?
I tried Molly on my birthday 5 years ago.
Was it fun?
No, this shit made me wreck my Range Rover.
See?
What? You was
Yeah.
driving?
Yeah,
You
they
crazy.
said-
How you feeling so concerned?
Well,
How
my
you
friend-
know?
My
How
friend
make you
told me
feel?
that whatever mood you in, that's
Yeah.
what enhances it. And so at the time, the girl that I was with, I broke up with, called me while I was doing my birthday when I was enjoying myself, and then changed my whole attitude or whatever by arguing with me. And while I'm arguing with her on the highway, I run into the yellow pole.
Dude, you
Dang.
I was on my way.
bloop, 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 bloop.
Right. I was on my way to another chick's house, right? and
That's
the,
what you.
and the hydraulics dropped on my car, whatever. It's Range Rover, so you know how the hydraulics drop or whatever. Your car just going boom, 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 all the way to it. And I still went over there and didn't worry about it till the next morning because I was on that shit and I didn't care.
pretty much.
And then you
That's
got
my
home
story.
in the morning. You was
And then the
sad
next
when you
day I
woke
was
up.
mad
Huh?
as hell, yeah.
You woke up like the next day after a hangover or anything you do, you be like,
What the fuck
Yeah,
happened?
like damn.
no,
Like,
because
this
I don't
shit-
even do that.
No,
You
because
know
I
what?
ain't know how to act.
Remember you got home?
That was the last time I did it, huh?
Did you remember you got home?
Oh yeah. Well, I was at her house, so.
Oh my
Okay,
God, you
so
guys.
this
You
is
guys
such
have
a
been
dope show,
so
you
great.
guys.
This has been so great. Okay, once again, I should let everybody know where they could find you in all your social platforms
Yes.
and everything.
So yeah, so I'm not too big on followers and stuff like that, but please feel free. So for my personal page, it's Asha _2 _fears for my charcuterie boards.
Yes.
So sexy and amazing.
Yes.
I
I'm getting
love
booked up.
them.
So for Super Bowl and Valentine's Day, like get your orders in. But it's events by Asha
Okay.
_XO. But my website is ashathebrand.com. And that's kind of where you can
Yes.
find everything, including the Frost Girls.
Yes.
So ashathebrand.com.
Okay, and
Love
Curtis.
You know, it's been a pleasure. You know, and thank you.
No
Thank you,
problem.
Miss
Mhm.
Jazz and Miss Farron, having me on the show. I just like to say, y'all are blossom.
Thank
Y'all
you.
are awesome. You know,
Thank you.
I sit back. You know, the things that since me being here in Texas, from Texas to here, get to know Jazz and Farron,
Mhm.
and from then to now, within the past 5 years. Man, I'm highly impressed. You know, y'all young ladies keep it up. Keep doing what
For
you do.
sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Thank you
Aw,
so much.
Thank you.
So amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
We appreciate it. Tell them your social medias and where they could get haircuts from and everything.
I'm at Pure Pleasure Salon. I'm on the barber now, Cuts by Kurt. With that said, and I like to hear you speak on your website and so on and so on. Some things I've been being lazy about, I've been procrastinating about, and I'm being honest about you. But I know that you can go to Cuts by Kurt, Pure Pleasure Salon. My phone number is 213-284-1365. 213-284-1365. Call, set up an appointment, and we can go from there. You know,
Yes.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes.
Yes, it's been a pleasure, and we thank you so much. I
Yes,
know both
thank
of you
you guys
guys
so
personally,
much.
and I love you guys
Mhm.
deeply, and I'm so
love
happy
you
to
so
have you guys on
much.
my show and to be on this journey with me and my sister. Thank you guys for always supporting us. We appreciate that. And thank you to our followers and everybody who tuned into Tinder Tuesdays today. We
Yes.
appreciate you guys as
If
well.
you guys have any Tinder Tuesday mail, please send it to Tinder Tuesday the show at gmail.com. We want to hear your stories, and make sure you follow frostonly.com. Make sure you follow Frost Only Official on Instagram. Website is frostonly.com.
Yes, and make sure you follow us on all our social medias as well at Tinder Tuesday, the podcast on Instagram at Jazz J Frost, on Instagram at Farron Frost on Instagram.
Yes.
And we lit. And we'll see you guys next Tuesday at 7:00 under Fire Broadcasting. And also check out Reasons on Thursdays at 5:00. Fuel.
5.
Thursdays, Reasons, Thursdays at 5 under Fire Broadcasting as well. Check Reasons out. That is one of our shows under the broadcasting company that we're under. So check them out as well. It's all love over here. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Tinder Tuesdays.
We
love you guys.
Would you rather wear the same socks for a month or same underwear for a week?
Shana
I'm the one